Hey guys, so I'm on the road and I just want to talk about the Will Smith Chris Rock incident because it's kind of hard to get it off your mind, I guess. Everyone's talking about it. No one's really talking about the fact that Coda won Best Picture. They're much more interested in what the fuck happened with Will Smith and Chris Rock. So, just to fill you guys in, so what happened? Basically, Chris Rock did a joke about Jada Pinkett Smith being bald. Will Smith didn't like it, proceeded to slap the shit out of him. I did a live stream of the Oscars last night, so I wasn't planning on doing this video. But when I was doing that live stream and that happened, I was just at a loss for words. And I didn't want to say something I'd end up regretting because it was just such a weird what the fuck moment. And my brain wasn't really registering what was going on. So I just want to address a few things. First of all, there's a lot of girls on my Instagram and on my YouTube channel. They're thirsting for Will Smith. They're like, I want a man that'll do that for me. And I can kind of understand that. It was a pretty macho move. I mean, sure, whatever. If that's what turns you on, I'm not gonna judge you. It is what it is. We all got some weird things we like. That's not the problem I have with it. The main problem I have with it is that, well, let me take it back, okay? I remember Lloyd Kaufman, who's one of my favorite directors. He made Toxic Avenger and the Nukem High movies, Poultrygeist, Night of the Chicken Dead. B-movie director, pretty underground. And he was talking about Will Smith, and he basically called him the biggest Uncle Tom in Hollywood. He said he pretends he says Black Lives Matter and Oscar so white, but he doesn't truly care. He kissed old white ass to get to the top, and now that he's at the top, he doesn't really care about anyone else. And when I saw that interview, the interview was Lloyd Kaufman, and it was on Your Movie Sucks, the YouTube channel. When that interview happened, I was a little like, geez, Lloyd Kaufman, that's a little vicious. But I can kind of see where he's coming from, and it's not just Will Smith, it's a lot of people who kissed ass to get to the top. Fast forward to maybe 2016. In 2016, Jada Pinkett Smith was one of the people who were very vocal about the hashtag Oscar so white thing. She really thought that Will Smith deserved an Oscar nomination for the movie Concussion, which is a terrible movie, and the Sony leaks later revealed that the movie Concussion got bribed by the NFL to not tell the complete story. So that happened. But anyway, the movie sucked. Jada Pinkett Smith was very vocal about Oscar so white. Whatever, it is what it is. But I think what happened yesterday kind of proved that the Smiths don't really care about black voices in Hollywood. They're kind of just narcissists, is what it is. And I think we all knew it, but what happened yesterday was kind of just proof of that. So, Chris Rock was presenting the Oscar for Best Documentary, and the Oscar for Best Documentary ended up going to the movie Summer of Soul. For those of you who don't know the documentary Summer of Soul, I reviewed it on my channel, but it's a documentary about this concert that was going on in New York that was basically featuring a lot of Motown singers from the 1960s, and it got overshadowed by the Apollo 11 moon landing. And the documentary was never before seen footage from that festival, and it was basically a documentary about black voices being silenced. And what Will Smith did yesterday, slapped Chris Rock in the face. Questlove comes on stage to accept his Oscar for Best Documentary. No one is talking about the Oscar that Questlove earned, and I thought the documentary was really decent. It was a really good documentary, very revealing. But no one's talking about that documentary. Instead, everyone is talking about the Will Smith slapping Chris Rock in the face. So that just goes to show you guys, whenever these celebrities say that we care about voices, we care about hearing black voices, we care about hearing underrepresented voices, they don't really mean it. Because whenever there's an opportunity for them to make a scene and make it all about them, they'll take it. Because at the end of the day, celebrities are somewhat narcissistic. Now, one might argue that Will Smith didn't know that Summer of Love was gonna win the Oscar. It doesn't matter. Documentaries don't really get their due. It's not a genre of film that really gets a lot of attention. And whichever documentary of the 5 that would have won that night would have gotten a lot of good press just from winning that Oscar. But no one's talking about it. Everyone's talking about Will Smith slapping Chris Rock in the face. Now, if Will Smith really wanted to come to his wife's defense, I think the very macho thing to do would be to maybe slap Chris Rock after the show, or not even slap him at all, because it kind of made him look very petty. Yeah, a lot of people who are on the internet saying that, oh, it's nice that he came to his wife's defense, yada yada yada. It wasn't about his wife. What Will Smith did there wasn't about coming to his wife's defense. It was about his own personal pride. Because on the internet, everyone's memeing on Will Smith about how Jada's going after Tupac and going after that August kid. And everybody was saying Will Smith was a beta cuck. And Will Smith wanted to do something to prove to the audience and to the world that he's not a beta cuck. He wanted to look macho. So what he did wasn't to make Jada look good or come to his girl's defense. He was actually laughing at Jada's joke, so I don't think he really cared. But it was all about him looking macho, him diverting those comments that are saying he's looking like a beta cuck. So it's not about him coming to Jada's defense. And even if that Jada joke was harmless, I'm sorry, if that takes offense to someone, you're a softie in my opinion. It was a joke about G.I. Jane. It was like if Chris Rock said, oh, are you going to play in the Caillou remake? Then that would be a bit... But G.I. Jane, like, motherfucker, I want to be G.I. Jane. I wouldn't mind being G.I. Jane, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's basically my thoughts on it. People are kind of looking at it the wrong way. I'm a lot more cynical in my approach to things. I think it was really unfortunate that Questlove got overshadowed by the whole incident, as well as every other winner that night. I didn't even like the movie Coda, but I mean, it's unfortunate for whoever worked on the movie Coda. No one's talking about Coda, they're all talking about the Will Smith slap. So, yeah, the Smith family once again proving that they are the most important people in the world in their heads, and they don't care about underheard voices. I'll see you guys around. If you like this video, make sure to like it.